God message today. Dear one, right now, the entire town of Willow Creek is buzzing. Every street corner, every whispered conversation carries the same weight, the weight of concern, sorrow, and fear. And at the heart of it all is the one you love most, Elijah. People are murmuring words that cut like daggers. They're saying things like, he may never walk again. I know how deeply those words wound you. I know how it feels to hear them spoken aloud, how they wrap around your chest like chains, making it hard to even breathe. The pain is unbearable, the fear is suffocating, and the questions in your mind, they are relentless. Everyone who has seen Elijah after last night's tragedy is assuming the worst. They glance at his frail body, the bruises, the struggle, and they shake their heads, whispering their hopeless predictions. It's not their fault, Sienna. Humans prepare themselves for the worst. It's their way of protecting their own hearts from breaking. But listen to me, child. What they see is not the full story. Their eyes perceive only a fragment of the truth. I need you to hold on to this truth. I need you to cling to it even when doubt tries to consume you. I know your mind is restless with questions. What truly happened last night? How did things spiral so fast? Who could be responsible for this? But the question that haunts you most, the one that steals your sleep and fills your heart with dread, is this: will Elijah ever walk again? Sweet Sienna, I know the torment you're enduring. I have been with you and Elijah from the very beginning. I have seen it all unfold. I have watched the suffering, and I know the truth that remains hidden from you. I know the face of the one who did this. But before I reveal everything, I need you to trust me. Stay with me a little longer. Walk this path with me. Let's uncover the truth together. Are you ready, my child? If you are, hold on tightly, because what I am about to tell you will change everything. The Night of Shadows. Last night was the most agonizing night of Elijah's life. He was wounded in a way that no human should ever have to endure. And the wounds he carries, they are not just physical. They are wounds that have burrowed deep into his soul, scars that medicine cannot heal. Even if time itself could speak, it would say, I am sorry, but I cannot erase this pain. But do not despair, Sienna. I am here. I have never left your side, and I never will. You need to know this. Elijah was attacked last night. It was no accident. Someone struck him from behind, a vicious blow to his head that stole his consciousness in an instant. He collapsed onto the cold pavement, unable to move, unable to cry for help. He was left there, alone, abandoned, bleeding into the night. I know this truth is nearly too much to bear, but even in the darkest hour there was a miracle. A stranger, guided by unseen hands, happened upon him. Instead of walking away, instead of turning a blind eye, they stopped. They called for help. They stayed with him, ensuring he would not suffer alone. And because of this, Elijah is still here today. But listen, Sienna, this is not even the most shocking part. The real pain, the real betrayal, lies in the identity of the one who did this. And when you find out who it was, it will shake you to your very core. The face behind the darkness, the one who left Elijah broken, the one responsible for his suffering, it was someone he once trusted, not a stranger, not an enemy lurking in the shadows. It was Maya, his ex lover. I know this truth is unbearable, it is unthinkable, but I do not speak in riddles. I am revealing what has been hidden in the darkness. It is time for the truth to come into the light. This attack was not an impulsive act. It was not born in a single moment. No, Maya's rage had been festering for a long, long time. From the moment Elijah walked away from her, she refused to let go. In her heart, she blamed you, Sienna. She convinced times she tried to pull him back. No matter how many lies she spun, no matter how many tears she cried, she could never undo the love that bound your hearts together, and that, Sienna, was something she simply could not accept. What started as heartbreak turned into jealousy. Jealousy twisted into bitterness. Bitterness decayed into hatred, and hatred became a wildfire, consuming everything in its path. Instead of healing, she chose revenge. Instead of moving on, she let darkness guide her. She whispered curses into the night. She wished for your destruction. She called upon forces no human should ever call upon. And when rage finally consumed her, she took action. She struck him down. She left him helpless, discarded like a forgotten memory. Now, Sienna, I know the question that grips your heart with fear. I know the words you are too afraid to say aloud. Will Elijah ever walk again? The road to healing. I wish I could give you simple words of comfort, but I must speak the truth. The doctors have little hope. The injuries are severe. The road ahead is long and uncertain. But hear me now, Sienna. There is a power greater than medicine, a force mightier than any darkness that tries to destroy love, and that power is divine intervention. There exists an ancient prayer, one long forgotten, a prayer so powerful it was hidden away for centuries, a prayer that can heal what is broken, restore what has been taken, and crush the forces that seek to destroy. I have sent forth my divine messengers. They have searched through the night, and now, Sienna, we have found it. I need you to speak this prayer with me. Do not whisper, do not hold back. Declare it with faith, with power, with the fire of belief burning in your soul. This prayer is not just for healing, it is for justice, it is for restoration. Dear Lord of miracles, hear my cry. Let your healing power flow like a river, washing away pain, lifting up the weary. Touch Elijah's legs, his body, his spirit. Make him whole again. What doctors doubt, your hands can mend. What the world fears, you can overcome. Let the impossible become possible. Open doors no man can shut. Let the chains of suffering be shattered. Let joy flow like a mighty stream. May the light of restoration shine upon us. Amen. The story is not over. The enemy thought they could destroy him, but God is greater. The doctors may doubt, but God has the final word. Darkness may have tried to win, but light will always prevail. Stand in faith, Sienna. Watch and see what miracles will unfold. Elijah will rise again. Type Amen if you believe this miracle is coming. Type Yes if you believe in God. Type 1111 if you believe in God.